Hi, this is Julie Bartkus, founder of Childcare Program of Excellence, and today I'm here with one of my mentorship members, Dee Castilloux, and we're talking about her childcare program, which is
Miss Dee Dee's Childcare and Learning Center.
Awesome. And where are you guys located?
Troy, Michigan.
Troy, Michigan. Fantastic. So what is it about your childcare program that makes you different?
We have a family environment. When people come in for the walkthroughs, they're surprised because we don't have children behind closed doors. And they always ask, like, how do you keep them in the classroom? Mm-hmm. But we just interact with them all day. Okay. And so it's like a family. We all know each other. And whether they're in one classroom or the other, it's not difficult for them to transition.
And how long have you been doing childcare for?
20 years.
Yeah. So if people were to ask you, why did you start your childcare program? What is it that you would say?
I have a passion for teaching children. I want to make sure that when they go into elementary school that they are well prepared and confident, and that they also have good social skills and can express themselves.
Yeah. And I think that one of the things that makes your child care program so special is you and the passion that you have in working with the children and the parents. And there are some things that you really believe in that brings the passion out in you. And I know in our conversations we had a couple of those things. One was literacy, yes, and then also celebrating diversity. Yes. That was a big thing for you. Can you share with us a little bit about those passions and how you tie that in to the child care that you offer the children?
A lot of people think it's kind of crazy to do a circle time for infants. But just because they can't speak doesn't mean they don't understand what we're doing or saying. We teach sign language in the infant room, and that's just proof that they are getting it.
Yeah.
When a child does this, when you put up the red card, right?
Yeah.
And the learning to read, it's all built. We start at the very beginning with the sign language, and we just keep going, and we have songs and activities, games that we do in each classroom that builds on learning to read, so that it's not something that they're having to learn. It's something that just comes natural to them.
So let me ask you, when you go in and you observe your teachers facilitating your circle time, and you see them there doing sign language,
yeah,
what goes through your mind and just your body at that time?
I'm proud. I'm really proud that these babies are getting the opportunity to grow and to have an exciting learning experience. It's not something that they're going to feel intimidated by. It's not something that they're going to feel they have to study. This is just a natural thirst that they have. And we're born with that. So when they get into elementary school, this is just like normal for them. This is something they enjoy doing. They like to learn.
Yeah. And I know part of your vision is what you see long-term for the kids. So it's not just that you have a child who comes to you and you're able to provide them with childcare for a certain amount of time. You really see way past that to like when this child is a grown adult. So tell me, and tell our viewers, what it is that you see in this child's future, because they come to you for childcare and you have the opportunity to influence and inspire their lives.
If you can read, you can learn anything. And the children have a confidence in them. They're able to explore different areas because they're not feeling low self-esteem because they're trying to keep up with the rest of them, right? So they're able to find their niche. They're able to express themselves. One of them might end up being an author. Another might end up being a teacher.
Yeah. And I don't know if you could see it from Dee's face, but you totally light up when it's like you're thinking about what these kids could be or where their journey is going to lead them. And that's so amazing because when you're searching for childcare, you don't only want to be like, oh, well, you know, here's my child and I'll be back, but you want to know that their future is being molded and shaped. And what I'm hearing from you is that that's definitely the case when they come to your childcare program.
Yes.
Yeah.
And their emotional growth is super important. They have to be able to express themselves. They have to be able to communicate because they're people too.
Yeah.
Just because they're little doesn't mean they don't have a voice.
So my favorite question, as all my mentorship members know, is why.
Okay.
So why did you open up your childcare?
It just kind of happened. I started with homeschooling my children for 4 years, and then they wanted to go to public school and socialize, and I just loved teaching them, and I started watching friends and neighbors' kids, and just totally engross myself in the exploration of learning, right? It's like an adventure. It can be an adventure. It doesn't have to be, you learn this. Here, these are some flashcards. You know what I mean? It can be fun. It's an amazing adventure. And I love to do that. And it just happened to be, my husband was in automotive and he kept getting laid off from work and I had no choice but to get a job. And I said, no way. I'm not going to leave my kids in after school care. I'm not going to leave them with somebody else. I'm going to do a home daycare. And then they got older and wanted their house back because they woke up to babies, they came home to babies. And I thought, well, what the heck, I'll try it. And it just took off like wildfire. And it's been a great adventure.
Let's go ahead and give our viewers your contact information. So where can they find out more about you? So let's give out your new website as well as your phone number.
Miss Dee Dee's Daycare and Preschool.com. And the phone number is 248-362-3333.
And where specifically are you located?
Troy, Michigan.
In Troy, Michigan. And I know that you have lots of raving fans. So if we were to eavesdrop on a conversation that they were having about Miss Dee Dee's, what is it that we would hear them saying? So tell us a little bit about some of the raving fan comments you've heard over the years from your center.
I'm not just concerned about the children's academic and emotional growth. I'm also concerned about how the parents feel. I didn't ever have to leave my kids with anybody. And it would have killed me to have to leave them with strangers. I connect with the parents. I listen to the parents. I always want to make the daycare better. Communication between me and the parents and the teachers and the parents is so important. I mean, the phrase, it takes a village to raise a child, is so true. Anything that's going on at the daycare, the parents should know about it, and they do, and I should know about it, and that's our procedure.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And that right there is really what differentiates you from all other childcare programs in your area. So yes, so please come and visit Dee, and thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you.